What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of GoldView. I'm your co-host Eric.
I'm your dog Aaron, man. What's going on with you, my nigga?
Man, what's happening? This was a quick turnaround, bruh. Under some
quick
very
turnaround.
unique circumstances, dog.
Very unique, bro.
We just dropped the episode talking about these guys, and then lo and behold, one of the guys dropped a surprise album. What did we get, Aaron?
Man, we got GNX from Kendrick Lamar, surprise album.
Yes, sir.
Bro, wild as hell, bro.
Random. I was not expecting this at all.
Neither was I, bro.
I didn't get no hints like a day prior. Bro, we would have waited on the video. If I knew he was gonna drop a whole nother album, and we talking about albums, bro. Come on.
Bro. Man, and kudos to you, man, because you said this before. You said you think Kendrick Lamar was going to drop an album earlier this year. I was like, bro, I don't think he was. I know I'm more of a Kendrick fan than you. You said Kendrick will drop an album. I said, bro, I don't think so. But lo and behold, he did.
And it's still surprised. And it still caught everybody by surprise, man.
Bro, most definitely, bro.
So he's one of the only people that can do this, man.
Bro, only people that can drop a surprise album. I think Cole did earlier this year, but either way, man. Bro, it was just a fire album, in my opinion. Yeah. Did nice and smooth for right now. Yeah. So if you want to get into it, you want to go and jump into it.
So this GNX album, man, I didn't know what to expect. I even paused when I seen it. I was like, yo, is this real? Like, I looked at it for a second before I clicked the first song. I got my setup. I was like, nah, because you can't just dive right into this. You need to have, I was like, let me get my Bluetooth speaker, let me get everything set up, man, so I can set the vibe, so I can actually let this marinate in the brain, bro. Because
bro,
this was what he's one of those type of artists, bro. He's one of those really captivating type of artists that's really gonna grab your attention, that's really gonna make you think, make your brain work. And he does it, he delivers every time. And with this album, as soon as it clicked on, I'm hearing like this Hispanic culture type of theme, but mixed with like a West Coast fusion hip hop. And I was like, okay, this is different. Like, it seems like he's really hitting home with what they respect over there on the West Coast. That's what I thought. I'm not from the West Coast. I've only visited. So that's just how it sounds from the sound. It sounds very West Coasters and West Coast-ish, if that's a word. But it was a really good album. He got a lot to get off his chest, and you could tell the vibe of Kendrick with this album was different than any other album we've gotten from him. And what I mean by that is he was poking his chest out a little bit. It felt like he was like, this was like the parade to the championship. You know what I'm saying? This was it. This was like, y'all see what I did? He made that a point of emphasis a few times to be like, I did this. Like, what did he say? I forget in what song, but he was like, who put the West Coast back in front of Ish? I did. Or tell him Kendrick did it. And it was just so dope, man. Like, that track, I mean, the whole vibe of the album was just like, y'all see what I just did, and I'm standing on it. And I'm standing on it. I really like the album outside of maybe like 2 or 3 things. Like I said, with Squabble Up, I was mentioning to you, the mix of it was A1 Soundwave did his thing, the producer did his thing all throughout this album.
Same. Like, Squabble Up, I mean, not to cut you off, Squabble Up, like, first hearing it, like, having it on the first part of Not Like Us, I thought it was going to go a little bit harder than that.
Or stay like that.
But at the same time, it like, for me personally, it started growing me. But at the same time, it's just like, damn, I thought it was going to be a little bit harder, like you said.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it's still smooth. It's still a smooth ass song. Yeah. But I just thought it was going to go a little. Yeah, I thought it was going to go a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Than what it is. But at the same time, man, from my standpoint, man, that from like for me personally, the first song, bro, is the hardest song on the damn album. Whacked Out Morals, bro.
Like, he just TV off, like
TV off, bro. I mean, even Hey Now, bro. Hey Now, he went off on that shit too.
And we got mixed opinions about that. Hey Now was cool. Hey Now was cool to me. I like the hardcore sticks. Heat
I
Me
fucking
Up
hate.
and Whacked Out Morals. Those are my probably top 3 off this album.
Okay.
But everything else fit well. I think the features was well. Another thing that he hit out the park on this one was the samples. He sampled Tupac made N-word niggas. He sampled that on Reincarnation, like the flow and all of that.
By Tupac,
bro, to get into that, the flow on that was just, as soon as I heard it, I was like, oh, he's like, that's why it's called Reincarnating. He's mimicking Pac. He's paying homage to Pac with the flow with the flow patterns and the pockets he was hitting. I was like, oh, this is dope.
Yeah, and for all, like, we all know how Tupac had a big influence on Kendrick Lamar, but for him to just actually sample Tupac, you're like, damn,
and the sound of it, and the sound and everything.
Yeah, dude, it like got me thinking: is this the first time he actually sampled Pac, or like actually sampled a Pac song?
Yeah, what if now he feels like he's worthy of doing it now? Because of what what he just did. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe because he holds Pac up here. So it wouldn't surprise me because he's so humble. Kendrick Lamar, he's so humble. It wouldn't surprise me if he was like, nah, I can't do that. Yeah, I ain't worthy yet. It wouldn't surprise me, like, because now if this is the first time that he sampled Pac, it wouldn't be surprising if he thought like that.
I know he kind of like with Brenda's with Brenda's song off of Section 80. Then what song was that? You sampled? Well, he kind of like wrote a song kind of similar to Brenda's song from
like
Tupac.
Brenda's Got a Baby.
Yeah, some shit like, but I can't remember the song. He kind of like wrote a song
that was similar to Tupac off Section 8. Put it in the comics down below, man, if you guys can help us out with that one, man.
I think it's Keisha song.
Has Tupac sampled? I mean, has Kendrick Lamar sampled Tupac yet? Put that in the comments and let us down know, man, because we don't got it all, but let us know, man, if you guys know anything like that, or has he ever had a very Tupac-ish flow or something like that. But this is the first time I noticed it.
Yeah, same, bro. Like, as soon as I heard that song Reincarnate, bro, I was like, yo, this nigga always separate Tupac?
Yeah.
I was like, shit, all right, cool.
He even did B.I.G. Kick in Your Door. He even did that when he was on TV off, like messing with the sound, messing with the second verse. I was like, okay. He paid homage to Biggie on it.
And then he said for Luther Vandross, man. I was like, bro, this nigga, like, remember last episode, I was like, bro, you remember last episode? I was like, bro, he's kind of sampling a few old school songs lately, and now like in this GNX album, like we could hear it more like fully all through. I was just like, yo, that shit was just kind of crazy, bro.
He did it all throughout the album. I don't know if you heard on Man in the Garden. Did you notice like the one mic influence from Nas? Like I heard, my wife pointed out, she was like, nah, that's one mic. Because at first I was thinking of another DMX song, but then I'm listening, I'm like, nah, it is one mic. I'm like, this is dope. This is dope.
What song was it? He had the flow like a DMX song, like a prayer. Was it? Oh damn, what song was it? Was it GNX?
We said I want it all.
I want it all.
I mean, I deserve it all.
I deserve
so
it
that's
all.
Man in the Garden, but he was like, I deserve it all.
Yeah, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it was a DMX-ish approach with the one mic sample and floats. It was crazy. It was dope, man. How he was able to merge different styles, different artists, different influences. Because what was the chick he did off of for Squabble Up? This is the music, I think. And he also did SWV, Use Your Heart.
SWV,
SWV, Use Your Heart for Heart Part 6. That was a smooth sample right there.
Man, one of them songs, damn, what was this? I can't remember which one it was. In my opinion, I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it. But it sounded like he sampled Computer Love as well by Zap Band.
I didn't hear that. You're gonna have to go back and let us know if you heard that, or if anybody in the comments, let us know if you heard the Computer Love reference. Because I didn't hear it.
It was quick. It wasn't
right.
I think like it was just like a small sample. Like that. Right. That's what I just thought of. Like
yeah.
So, but anyway, man, like as an album as a whole, bro.
What you gonna give it out of 10?
Out of 10.
Keep it a buck. We got to keep it 100. We got to keep it 100 on this show. That's what we do. We keep it 100. What you giving it?
I'm gonna give it like a 8, 9 out of 10, bro.
8 and 9. It's up there. It's damn near perfect.
Man, this shit smooth, bro.
It's a good album. It's a good album. I'm gonna give it an 8. It had a few falls because I think, and that's another point I want to hit on. The reason why I respect some of the lows in this album, which is they're not super lows. It's just parts that I'm like, yeah. But I think because he was so free, so loose, like it felt like he was rapping with no restraints, like no creative restraints. Because usually when Kendrick Lamar approaches an album, we know how creative he can get and the standard of the quality of the music that he presents on those albums. And with this, it just felt like he was having fun. He was making music with people from his local community. And it just felt like he was just in the mindset of like, yo, this is a collection of music that I made over this period of time or whatever. Because we know it came after the beef or while the beef was going on, because you can just hear it. And the lyrics are fresh. Bro. Nothing's old. All these lyrics are fresh.
Man, and it definitely had a West Coast vibe to it. And man, for this to be his first album on his own on the PG Lane, I fuck with it.
I fuck with it. I definitely do too, man. I definitely do.
So hopefully he continue to produce albums like this on the PG Lane.
Yeah, just free of whatever he wants to do. Because that's how I felt.
Yeah.
To it.
Yeah, and one of these songs he said, man, just to be show my creativity to be an executive.
Yeah, he wants to be an executive. So
yeah,
I was like, so it shows that he's evolving. He has different visions for himself versus what he did back then. And if you don't mind, I'll just go off on the features run. It's something we didn't even mention. He had a lot of features.
Yeah.
That were unknown to the public, maybe known in LA or the state of California, but a lot of avid music listeners around the world, we weren't familiar with some of these names, like Peso. Hope I don't correct me if I'm wrong in the comments too, but Peso, Siete, Dodie 6, Sam Du, Hitta J, Wally Sensei, SZA, she had like 2 appearances, Ink, Dayra Barea, and Young Threat. A lot of guys that he felt probably were qualified to be on the Kendrick album, that he respected, that he felt, he would like to make music with.
So Sam Du, I know about Sam Du. When I realized when I found out about Sam Du, it was off of Wale album a couple years ago. What the name of that damn album? Oh, it was the album where it had Matrimony with Usher on there.
Yeah.
It was that album. I can't remember the name.
It might have been Gifted. It might have been Gifted, but
yeah. So that's when I found out about Sam Du, when he was on the song "Hate or Love It" by Wale. I think that's the name of the song. No fuck.
Okay.
So don't get me wrong, but either way, but Sam Du was also on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. He was also on that album.
Okay, nice. So he's very familiar with him. And it was dope, man. It was definitely dope because I'm listening to it. I knew it wasn't Kendrick. I'm like, I wonder who this is. And I was wrong with some of them. I was like, this is YG, is this? But I knew it was all like West Coast artists from just listening to the lingo and how they were able to get on certain beats and stuff like that. You felt West Coast, like you said, all throughout this album. But we got something else to hit up on this album. Some of these lyrics from Whacked Out Morale cause a little stir. We have one of our hip hop legends in the game. Caused a little outcry, and that's Mr. Lil Wayne, Mr. Carter, him damn self. And I'm gonna read the tweet, man. If you don't mind, I'm gonna read the tweet.
Read
the lyrics that caused the tweet, just the bar right there. But the lyrics where he said, "Man, Lil Wayne tweeted on Twitter, man, what the F did I do? I just be chilling, and they still come for my head. Let's not take kindness for weakness. Let's let this giant sleep. I beg you all. No one really wants destruction, not even me, but I shall destroy if disturbed. On me, love." And that's what he tweeted. What
did Kendrick say? Go ahead say that.
So Kendrick in the song Whacked Out Morale. If I'm not mistaken, that's the first song on the album, right? First song on the album. He said, used to bump, and this was in the verse 2. Used to bump the Carter 3. I held my Rolly chain proud. Irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. Whatever though. Call me crazy. Everybody questionable. Turn me to an Eskimo. I drew the line and the decimals. Snoop posted Taylor Made. I prayed it was the edibles. I couldn't believe it. It was only right for me to let it go. I won the Super Bowl, and Nas was the only one to congratulate me. All these N-word niggas agitated. I'm just glad they showing their faces. And he went on to say like they old flows and all that. I'm like,
man, look,
that's straight at Wayne, bro. That's straight at Wayne, bro.
Straight at Wayne, bro.
Straight at Wayne, bro. He don't care. He don't care.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. In my own opinion, I'm gonna go ahead and say this right here, right now.
Say it right now.
I'm gonna go ahead
be real. Be real. No,
I'm gonna go ahead and say this
real.
right now. I'm gonna go ahead and say this motherfucker right here, right now. The space that Kendrick Lamar in, and space Lil Wayne in.
Right now. Not back then. Right now.
Right now. Wayne don't want no smoke with Kendrick Lamar.
And I'm so glad you said that because I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you because Kendrick wants to be number one right now. That's not what Wayne wants right now. No. You cannot step in the jungle right now with a hungry lion. Bro, yes, Wayne's still talented. He rips verses. He just ripped 2 verses on the Corday album. That was a solid 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10.
Ripped them shits.
But he don't want it with a great album.
Bro.
But he don't.
He fresh off of beef too. Fresh off of beef.
No,
man, nigga, please.
No,
man, come on, man.
Look, and I respect Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne got lyrics. He's barful. I respect him. One of the best to ever do it with the metaphors and what he's able to do. But
he do not want smoke with Kendrick Lamar right now. No, he don't.
No,
and I feel like some people they go push back on us with that, right?
They are, and I'm cool with that because he's so talented. Wayne, I love Wayne. Wayne is so talented, bro. I love the Carter 3. One of y'all heard me on this show. The Carter 3 should have been on the top 100, but I know what it is right now. That's not what he is right now, bro. And Wayne, and let's be real, Wayne is a glass house right now. Mm-hmm. Kendrick got so many different angles he can come at with Wayne,
bro.
So many different angles.
Kendrick with his different angles and voices and just flows and all kinds of shit. Like, bro, Wayne ain't fucking with him right now.
Not right now, bro. And
not right now, bro.
Maybe when Wayne was on his I am hip hop and the best in hip hop back in 2009, 10, and 8, maybe that would be a little more even. But right now, bro, no, dude.
Nah,
and bro. Kendrick is not giving a damn, bro. Kendrick is not giving a damn, and I don't. He's not. And I remember I said this the way. Remember I said, bro, we was talking offline on the phone, bro. I said, yo, Kendrick walking around like he Killmonger, bro. He walking around like he Killmonger, like he just got a good defeat. I mean, a good win. He's wearing it on his chest, on his sleeve. He like, y'all see this? I'm proud of it. I am the ace in hip hop. I am the head honcho of hip hop right now.
Do you think if there's anybody that's out there, who you think that could possibly take him down?
Nobody.
You don't think nobody could?
Nah, not. And you know, because of where he's at right now, I know we would have some interesting battles, but I can't sit there and say that somebody would beat him. I know you're gonna think J. Cole, but that would be interesting.
Bro, that's the only one, bro.
Look how hungry he is right now. That would be cool to see, but what would it do? He couldn't. Kendrick is way too hungry right now. You just said
he's hungry,
bro. That doesn't.
Kendrick hungry, but the bar J. Cole be fucking, of course, dropping, bro.
My favorite. I put it on record. That is my favorite of all time.
But
that's my favorite of all time. But he's not, because it's different. You gotta have a different mind. But you gotta have a different mindset going into a battle. J. Cole blankly said that's not where he's at. He's not trying to be a gun.
That's true.
So just because you can rap don't mean you can go in there. That it's not. We've seen it's not just about out rapping. You gotta be gutter with it. You gotta be gutter with it. You gotta have a little type of savage mode. And I'm afraid J. Cole ain't on that type of time. He not on demon time. What they be saying? He not on demon time. And you gotta it's almost like when you gotta mess with Eminem. You gotta be on demon time.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Ain't no way fuck with. Like when it comes to Eminem, man. My opinion, I know a lot of people, like black folks, might not give Eminem his actual respect, but for me, Eminem can fucking rap.
Of course. I've never heard nobody say he couldn't rap.
Man, I fuck with Eminem flow. Not to get too much off too much off track, but Eminem flow is crazy to me, right?
Most definitely.
Man, and the way he raps is just crazy. And then Kendrick Lamar mimicked that in a way. He can't actually rap as fast as Eminem, but
you definitely see the inspiration from Eminem to Kendrick Lamar. You definitely see it.
Bro. You can definitely see it, bro.
With his charismatic approach and how he speeds up his flow at times and stuff like that. But not right now, bro. I don't see nobody, and that's okay. That's okay. I don't see nobody beating him right now, and I feel like that's perfectly fine because he's the best in the game right now. That's what comes with being the best. Are you the best if you can be straight up challenged and it's questionable? Nah, and I feel like he's the best. Like I said, J. Cole is still my favorite. I like to listen to him a little bit more, but that's not what this is about. It's about Kendrick Lamar and this massive album that he decided to drop, and as he usually do, drop a nuke on the hip hop game, man.
Man, just a quick question, Al. How many Grammys you think he gonna win off this album?
I don't think it'll be until next year because they already submitted the Grammys for albums.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be next year. Maybe I don't know. Maybe because he dropped it at a weird time, and I don't think that was his purpose for this album. I feel like, remember I told you for kind of like a mixtape. I feel like he's gonna come out with something that's more album mode-ish. But if I had to guess, man, he would win one. But he's definitely gonna come home for the songs that he dropped this year that he submitted. So
like he definitely gonna win a Grammy from now, like that kind of wild win a Grammy for a diss track. But it is what it is. Like he did what he did with that song. But bro, if he wins an album for that diss track, that shit kind of wild. But either way, to me, man, like just based off, like you said, they already submitted the nominations this year.
Yeah,
like for this particular year, man, I'm not gonna lie. I think Mike the Lead Later should win a Grammy. That's just my opinion.
Did they put Chroma? I don't want to mess up, but the Tyler Creator's just his recent album that he dropped.
That shit fire though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's a good album, and if that's up there, that's probably where it's headed. If that's up there, that's probably where it's headed.
Yeah, that's true.
I was surprised not to see Blue Lips up there. I really was. I was like, wow. Okay.
So you listen to Blue?
Yeah, I listened to a while back.
Man,
Blue Lips is good, man. Blue Lips is a really good album.
Shout out to Schoolboy Q, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Schoolboy Q. That was a really good album.
I fuck with that album.
I don't maybe. Yeah, Absol had a really good album. Well, it was a solid album. It was a solid. That had low.
It wasn't Grammy winning. It wasn't Grammy winning.
It was cool.
It's just a cool album. It was cool. Album.
That was cool. Soul Burger was cool.
Yeah, bro.
But this, I don't think this wins a Grammy at all, because I think at the weird time that he drops, it's going to be too long for it to be for the next Grammy. Because artists do that sometimes. Like they have different tracks and tapes where it's dropped at that weird pocket.
If it is that,
this was good though, because this wasn't the expectations for this. It didn't feel like. It felt like he was just in there with the homies, rapping, having fun.
With that being said, you think he dropping another one?
Yeah,
dropping.
Because he did the same
sometime next year.
Yeah, because he did the same thing with Not Like Us. He gave us the snippet, and he actually dropped the song with the album. When he previewed the preview for the promo that I seen was a song that's not even on the album, and it was from a different view. And, he liked to send subliminals. He really do.
So you think he pulling a J. Cole? Cause you remember J. Cole dropped False Prophets, and what was the other song?
Everybody Dies.
Everybody Dies. Right.
Well, now this is bigger than that, because this is a whole album. Because after that he dropped For Your Eyes Only.
Yeah, but those two songs was on the album.
Nah, but I'm saying we might get 2 albums. This is bigger. We got 2 songs that went on the album. That was up. That was it. I think we're gonna get another project from Kendrick Lamar. I don't know if it's gonna be 12 songs or whatever, but I think he's gonna drop another. I think he's gonna drop another project within the next. I think he's gonna drop another project within the next 6 months. Watch.
6 months?
Yeah.
6 months? You get kicked.
Yeah,
man,
and I know that's not how he usually moves. I know it, but I just feel like it because I don't think this was. I think, like I said,
dropping. I see Cole dropping in the next 6 months.
I do too. I see both. I see the fall off coming, but I think this was like I said, this was the championship. I mean, this was the parade to the championship, and I feel like he still got an album that he's working on because we know now that artists be working on 2 different projects because they have 2 different ideas or visions for different projects. So I think he got something else coming. I'm not gonna say it's gonna come this year, but I think he got something else coming.
I don't know, man. What I think what's going to happen. I may be wrong, like I was wrong, like I was wrong this year, because you said Kendrick going to drop an album.
I knew it. He had to, bro. He had to,
and I said he wasn't. Right, so I'm gonna be wrong again. If he does happen,
I hope you're wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope he
damn,
does.
you hope I'm wrong. Damn, you gonna be dirty. You gonna be dirty.
I hope.
Dirty.
I love the music. We talked earlier and said we've never gotten J. Cole album and the Kendrick album in the same year. I hope they just keep releasing music.
But Cole be dropping his earlier album.
He have, and they've been doing, and it's getting overshadowed. My boy be getting overshadowed. He dropped the Might Delete later, and then the whole beef happened, so that got overshadowed. Niggas started acting like it wasn't shit. And I'm like, this shit is hard.
Kendrick overshadowed everybody, right?
He does. But
so, like, all right, Cole dropped the warm up and the come up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in December, which is next month. 2 weeks later, man, we never know what Cole gonna do. We never know what Cole gonna do, man. In December, man, Cole might drop the fall off next month.
That's what, and I'm glad you brought that up because I'm looking at it, and he's been with Eddie because he got the little audio series that's out now on his website, and with every episode he's been dropping old music. So I think he's gonna do. I think he's gonna do Friday Night Lights. I think he's gonna do Truly Yours, and like you said, I think he's gonna do the fall off afterwards. I think this is his version of a rollout to the fall off. I think he's explaining it all, and then we're gonna get the fall off.
Bro, to be honest with you, man, that Truly Yours 1 and 2, that shit fire. I still listen to that shit to this day.
That's his 2 best mixtapes.
Man, I still listen to Can't Holler at You. Like Truly Yours 1 is my favorite. Like them 5 songs, them shit's fire me, bro. Like I still listen to new shit till this day. Like all day, every day, man. And man, hopefully he can release them shits. I got them shits based off iTunes. Don't even worry about that shit. Anyway. Man, we gonna go on. we gonna go on for that shit, but man, just listening to that shit, bro. I fuck with them. I fuck with both them shits. So I hope that he able to release them and go from there. And we'll keep shit rolling, man. Like I'm really waiting for the fall off from J. Cole, cause man, J. Cole. Man, just to get props out to J. Cole, man, he stayed talking all kinds of shit, like bar from bar. He stayed dropping bars for the off season till now, bro. J. Cole be on some fire shit, like, bro, I'm going dumb. I'm dropping bars. That's why I really like his album, the off season, and Might Delete later, because of him just going dumb with the bars, bro. Like that's just my opinion, man.
Nah, yeah, for real, yeah, most definitely. Like, he definitely be going dumb in the bars for real, but he definitely be going dumb, man. But man, I ain't rate this album. If I had to rate this album, I get a 7.5, 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10. It's a really good album. It will definitely get played again. A few songs,
the GNX
lose out of it'll lose rotation value, but a lot of these songs will stay in the rotation, man. This is a solid album, solid album. One of his better projects. I don't think it would have made it on our top 3 video as far as a top 3 album in his discography, because his discography is that well, but it's a really solid project.
If it come out on vinyl, you think you copping it on vinyl?
Nah.
You ain't coming on vinyl? Okay.
No. I don't think I'm not the sound of this one. I wouldn't want to hear this one on vinyl.
No doubt.
Me personally, man. But man, that's all I got, man. If you got something else, but that's all I got, man.
Man, look, I ain't got nothing else for y'all, man. Shit. We'll catch y'all next week, man. We talk about shit. The only thing to talk about Kendrick Lamar GNX album, man. That's the only thing we could talk about. So catch y'all next week. Talk about sports next week. Maybe some music. Hey, we'll catch y'all next week, man. Holla at us.
Peace.